Good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio and on Facebook Live. My guest is a little bit late, but that's all right. I'll continue the show. We have a good show for today. I have a lot of questions for my guest, who is Bibi Bethune, from the owner of GT Kingston, and doing a remarkable job. But let's play some music and we'll kill some time until she gets here, okay? Let's go.
गाता रहे मेरा दिल
तू ही मेरी मंजिल
गाता रहे मेरा दिल तू ही मेरी मंजिल है कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन
गाता रहे मेरा दिल तू ही मेरी मंजिल कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन
गाता रहे मेरा दिल करने वाले अरे प्यार ही करेंगे जलने वाले चाहे जल जल मरेंगे
प्यार करने वाले अरे प्यार ही करेंगे जलने वाले चाहे जल जल मरेंगे
मिलके जो धड़के हैं दो दिन हरदम ये कहेंगे कहीं बीते ना वो कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन गाता रहे तू ही मेरी मंजिल हमराही मेरी बाह थामे चलना बदले दुनिया सारी तुम ना बदलना
प्यार हमें भी सिखला देना गर्दिश में संभलना कहीं बीते ना ये रातें कहीं बीते ना ये दिन
गाता रहे
All right. Good afternoon and welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio and on Facebook Live. I like the numbers. So 86 people watching now. Please continue to share the page, share the link. Because this evening, I'll be talking to Bibi Bethune, a powerful woman in our community. I have so many questions to ask her, and I just saw a picture of her. She looked beautiful. So you know what? Let me start. I want to say happy birthday to Shanti Jeffrey, who her mother, which is Mrs. Jeffrey, she's 82 years old today. We want to wish her happy birthday, and you know that's D-Raj Mom and DJ Fest Mom. So on behalf of the Ken Rampersaud Show, we would like to extend to your mom and grandmother and so much more happy birthday. Also, Leon Susaran, you know, yesterday was his mother's birthday. Beryl Indra Susaran, she looks beautiful for her age. And she is so graceful. Happy birthday. May God continue to bless you in all that you do. Also, another important thing to tell you guys, you know, on July the 17th at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Ashwin and Diane will be talking to Zach Williams. And he is the son of Robin Williams. As you guys know, Robin Williams committed suicide a couple of years ago. So that was a sad occasion. So Diane and Ashwin will be talking to the son on Friday again. Please, guys, tune in and we have a lot of things to hear about him and his dad. Also, we want to say happy birthday to Puran Don Paul, his wife Patsy, saying happy birthday to you. I love you, and she's saying that he's a caring hubby, a caring father, grandfather, father-in-law, and she want to say thank God for the milestone. As I shout out a very happy and blessed birthday to you. May Shiva Bhagwan bless you abundantly with health, strength, happiness, success, everything you wish for yourself. Have a memorable birthday. And so, ladies and gentlemen, also, while DJ is getting another song for us, and our guest is coming in shortly, I want to tell you, John from Queens. This is a message from him. As you guys know, John from Queens, he's a white guy, but he has been so supportive to all our Guyanese, Trinidadian, people from all over the world. And why I say this, after my show is aired tonight, tomorrow morning, he will have it on Facebook, on YouTube Live, so you guys can see it. And after I'm long gone, guess what? Or when I get older, I can sit down in my chair, relax, and watch my show as I get older. And John from Queens, say thanks to everyone for supporting the John from Queens and John from Queens 3 YouTube channel and other social media. John from Queens YouTube channel is watched over 32 million views he has. He's number one in Queens. Please share the video link and to your friends and to your family. And on Facebook, John from Queen loved the Caribbean and Indo-Caribbean cultures. And we know that because guess what? I think his wife is Indian. I think she's from Trinidad too. And he loved to go to Trinidad. He loved all the food. And I don't know if you guys saw the other day where he was dancing a nice Trinidadian tune. He can dance. The white man can jump. John from Queens offer free promotion to singers, dancers, models, actors, and hosts, etc. on all John from Queens social media. If you want to contact him, you can get him at John from Queens, 24 hours a day, johnfromqueens@gmail.com. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for our announcements. Just sit down, relax. When I come back, I'm going to say hello to you guys. And by the time that, I think our guest, Bibi, will be coming in studio, okay? Let's go with a nice song.
ही तो जन्नत मेरी, तू ही मेरा जुनू, तू ही तो मन्नत मेरी, तू ही रूह का सुकून, तू ही अखियों की ठंडक, तू ही दिल की है दस्तक। और कुछ ना जानू मैं, बस इतना ही जानू, तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। सजदे सर झुकता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। तुझ में रब दिखता है यारा, मैं क्या करूं। कैसी है ये दूरी, कैसी मजबूरी।
Well, good afternoon, and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. We have her in studio now, and she looks very pretty. Bibi Bethune, the owner from GT Kingston. You know, Bibi, I want to say welcome to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. So glad to have you. I know we're supposed to do this interview before this before this pandemic, but I'm glad we're able to do it now. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing good. My voice is not that great, but thank you for having me on the Island Zone, the Ken Rampersaud Show. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. So I see that you're from Guyana, of course, and you're from Myconi, right? You're Myconi girl.
I'm Myconi. Make correction, Myconi Creek.
Myconi Creek. All right, deep down in the creek. Also, I learned that you were a teacher back in Guyana.
Yes, I did. I did like maybe for 6 years. I did attend CPC.
Yes,
At
yes.
the time of graduation, I chose New York, so I did not graduate.
Oh, okay, okay. Also, you're the host on Time Warner Cable Channel 96. Are you still?
No, I'm not. Currently, I'm not there due to the pandemic.
Oh, okay,
I normally
okay.
be there on Spectrum at 6:30, Channel 96.
Right, right.
Multicultural or the Caribbean vibes.
Yes, yes.
So since the pandemic, I actually not doing it anymore. But I decided to do what you call cook, sip, and chat.
Right, we're gonna talk about that, all of that.
Yeah.
I have a special segment so we can talk
No
about the sip
problem.
and chat. Also, you are the owner of GT Kingston Diner. You're the general manager for the bar, and you also married to GT Kingston. We will talk about all of that. But tell us a little bit a bit more about you. How long you have been in the United States?
Well, actually, I came here in 2014.
Okay.
And I, take a tour maybe for 4 or 5 months. And I went back with all the passion coming back to New York.
Uh-huh.
And I actually spent like maybe 6 weeks
Mm-hmm.
back home. And I came in 2015. I came back for my birthday in January
Mm-hmm.
and never decided to go back.
So what really kept you back? Kept you here in New York? As you know, everybody wants to come to New York.
Everybody wants to come to New York,
Right.
and that was one of my dream too, to come to New York. So I have decided to go back, but then I see a great opportunity over here. My husband always said to me, anywhere you can get opportunity.
That's
it's
right,
your
that's
mind,
right.
right?
That's right, that's
And
right.
I decided to stay, hard work, and then quit the teaching.
Right, and so I was, as I was preparing questions to ask you, I asked myself, I wonder why did she didn't choose that career path to teach again, that she go into restaurant,
It's very, very hard, but at the same time, I love cooking. Cooking
Yes.
is my passion.
I see that, I see
Start
that.
cooking from the age of 11.
Wow.
Yes, and after working in the restaurant, I get to like it. Position move up.
Right.
So it's that when I came over here, I did try to get back to pursue it into the teaching career, but something just tell me, you know what, just forget it, and I stick with the restaurant.
Wow. And I know there is so much challenges here in New York, especially when you walk down Liberty Avenue. There's so many restaurants.
Of course.
What's challenging for you in this industry to cook, especially when there's so much competition here in New
There
York?
is a lot of competition. Trust me, there is a lot of competition. But the key for GT Kingston is that we created our own recipes and we follow recipes
Okay.
to
Wow.
cook.
To the T, yes.
Yes. So it's like majority of the time, cooking for us, making our dishes, you have to use our recipe. Which there is a lot of restaurants out there don't do that.
Oh, okay. I was kind of interesting to know how come we got the name GT Kingston and not GT Restaurant. Can you tell me a little bit?
To be honestly, GT Kingston, it was originated by GT Mobe, where my husband,
Right.
he is from Kingston, Jamaica, Montego Bay,
Yes.
and GT came by where it's Guyanese. His first wife was Guyanese.
Okay. Okay.
So they came by with the name GT Mobe. And after I took place, the GT still remained there, but we
That's
changed it to
right.
Kingston.
All right. That's not. And, I'm glad that Guyana is still part of GT
Of
Kingston.
course, yes.
And you're doing a good job in representing Guyana as a whole. In fact, to be very honest with you, when I saw all the hard work that you do, this time I have never met you before.
I know
I
that.
met, so I said, this girl works so hard. I wonder, but we will get down to all that discussion later on in our program. But I know that you work so hard, and we're going to talk about all of that, how we can also help young people to live their dreams, yes. And in your life, I mean, that's good that you took your education in Guyana. Who would you say is your true role model growing up as a young girl?
But to be honestly speaking,
Yeah.
did not have a role model.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you. All the things that I did and I'm doing is just from the things that I'm passionate over.
Really? That's good. That's
Yes.
good.
Honestly, not my mother, not nobody.
Oh
just
my
growing
God.
up like that.
So I want to believe that life was a little tough then,
Of course.
reading through the lines
Of
from
course,
what you're
of
saying,
course.
And even that you grew up now when you're a big girl, I mean, you still haven't seen anybody that, like you said, wow, I really admire this woman or that man, or let's say,
No.
no,
No, honestly, no.
you didn't see anybody who
No.
cooked that food nice and good for you, and
Well,
say,
to be honestly,
Yes.
is that I go about eating different foods,
Right,
see
right.
people cooking, try their methods, create not the very same, but just actually different, right? And as long as it's workable, I use it. But like I said, like some people might look at me now and said, you know what? I want to do what she's doing. Or
Right.
she inspired me
that's right. And
to
we-
do what they wanted to do. But for me, I did not honestly inspired by no one to do what I'm
Wow.
doing.
They-
It just takes me who I am, built from my own self, think about my dream. This is what I want to do, and I get going with it.
And at this time, it's always good. I always see that your husband, he's always in the background, smiling, and he seems to have such a wonderful personality. I was laughing and making joke and so on. I don't know how much you will want to talk about that, but I'll throw that ball in your court. But it's good to have support, right?
Of course. And you know what? I will say so much about him, but he's a great supporter. He encouraged me so much. He put me into the front bench,
Right.
and he just gave me that push.
And you call it love, right? And
Yes,
that's what love
it's
does.
more than love.
All right. So we'll ask our DJ to get a song for us. And when we come back, we will continue the conversation. I have a lot of questions. And I'm so glad that she is so motivated that, and I know that she have a lot of young girls that's following her. She has a big set of followers. So we're going to talk about all of that. So let's go for a song, and we'll catch our breath and come back.
No.
जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा तो नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं। तेरे बिना जिंदगी भी लेकिन जिंदगी तो नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं, जिंदगी नहीं। तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा। काश ऐसा हो तेरे कदमों से चुम के मंजिल चले और कहीं दूर कहीं। काश ऐसा हो तेरे कदमों से चुम के मंजिल चले और कहीं दूर कहीं। अगर साथ हो मंजिलों की कमी तो नहीं। तेरे बिना जिंदगी से कोई शिकवा तो नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं, शिकवा नहीं। on the ocean. All are we together as one, happy as one. It's a party on the ocean. छत से जी भर काहे नहीं अब नैन मिले तो चैन
Good afternoon back and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show. As you guys know, we have a very special guest, Bibi Bethune, owner of GT Kingston. I want to say hello to some of our viewers here. Kamla Balram, thank you for tuning in. Sam Prasad. Let's see, we have Mohammed Ishmael, thank you very much. Minchur Singh. Let's see, Lina, she's watching. Island Zone is the station for the nation. I love that. Sylvie Hagon, I'm so glad one of your students is watching. She said, you know, that's my teacher, so that's good. And Sylvie, I hope that you learn a lot from your teacher. It's a good thing. Michael Nalini Naidu's sending a lot of love for you. That's a good thing. Ishmael Mohammed, Sandra Prasad, thank you for tuning in. Rebecca Moti, thank you very much. Sheila Mangar Singh, watching all the way from Suriname. Thank you very much, my dear. Rebecca Moti sending a lot of love for you. Lena says, good afternoon. Kenneth and Bibi, yes. Ryan Jeffrey is watching. The guy from Island Zone Radio. Again, happy birthday to your grandma, okay? Let's see who else. Amir Khan is watching. Thank you very much. Lalita Dear Prasad, thank you for tuning in. And Michael Nalini Naidu says good afternoon to you and myself. Diana Ramdani watching. She is from Lenora on the west coast of Demerara. Sheila is watching. Thank you very much. Her voice is not 100%, but it's not the mic. Yes. She probably was screaming too much last night.
Not last night.
Oh, no?
I have it like about maybe 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I hope you get, after you left the studio today, I hope you get better. Mary Ann Lou watching. Ramdani from Canada. Let's see. We have Umati Kalitran watching. Let's see, we got Vimala Prasad. Vimala is a very, I'm not sure if she watches your show, but it's always good to have Vimala. She have her own Facebook Live that she does most of the days of the week. Shalini Ramatar, Bibi, she said Bibi, put her mic close. It's her voice that's a little low today. Yes, it's her voice. It's a little low today.
Truly and honestly, I wanted to cancel out.
Oh, really?
Yes, after my voice, but I said, you know what? Since
we planned this a long time.
Planned it a long time. I said, let me just come by.
Yes, yes. Nanda Hemraj, thank you very much. Sony Deosaran, I think you probably know Sony. She's a singer and live in Schenectady. Yes, yes. And we have Farzina Singh, thank you very much. Amrita Prasad. Kemraji Danwanti, I was going to tell her to read some of the, because she knows about these things, but let her rest her voice a little bit. But if she see anybody, you see anybody on the live
yes,
that
I
you...
will, but I'm trying to get hosted over here so some of my viewers can see it too. But
yes. Indramati Chandragur, thank you very much. Mintri Singh, she's saying good afternoon to all the viewers.
Some of the names I actually know. Some of the names I call them. They are my students.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yes. I forgot. I realized now that you have a lot of students watching you.
And I know I put it up that will be on 5 o'clock, so they're there. Look out for me.
Yeah, but you know what? They could always watch the show after we finish. You can host your thing. Probably tonight you can do that.
Yes, I probably can host it later because I'm trying to do that on my end here, but I think the Wi-Fi is...
Yes. Leon Susaran, I want to say happy birthday to your mom. She looks beautiful for her age, and keep keep her looking as sharp as she does. And I always say Indra's Kitchen. Debbie Sanyasi, thank you very much. Christina Upershad, thank you very much. Sharon Bacchus, watching Satrahan, thank you very much for tuning in. We have Selecta Abid watching all the way from Canada. I'm sure you know Selecta Abid.
Of course, and I want to take the time to say Deepa Dashrat all the way in Florida, all the people in Guyana. We have people tuning in from Jamaica, Trinidad, not forgetting Canada nearby. Sometimes people in Barbados, Antigua, that we say worldwide.
Yes, and I know that Deepa watches you all the time. Would you believe that Deepa and I live in the same village in Lenora, in the same street? Yeah.
She's always in the front bench.
Yes. We live about 4 houses away from each other in Guyana. We have Elizabeth Lowe watching all the way from Guyana. Deepa said, "Hi, Miss." One of my classmates, Bibi Nazrana Sukram, is watching. Shalini Ramutara watching. The beautiful Sherry Mala Khan watching. You know, she's a singer too. I think you probably met her. Yeah, she sang karaoke song and so on. So you probably met her. We have also Golden Singh watching all the way from Guyana. Sharda S. Ramdat watching. I think I have a lot of your viewers watching our show here today because our viewership is 314 at this time as we are talking. Christina Upershad. Uma always says that she loves you. Uma is from Barbados, Ramsaroop.
So let me take the time to big up to all the
Yes.
and chat people that look in. I know there's a lot because they look forward. 2 nights I
Yeah.
did not go, so they're looking forward for me.
You got some good students. Dataline Singh is watching all the way from Canada. She's from Lenora too. It's good to have her on. Maureen Ramcharan, thank you very much. Polly Mohammed, thank you very much. My good friend Sita Ali, she is a nurse watching from England. One of your supporter, Sukhdeo Mangal, she's watching. I hope she's feeling better. Joy Rambaran, she is watching. Thank you very much. Matura Mahes is watching. Thank you very much. Let's see Radha Totaram, Shelly Chunilal, your student, Sylvie Higan watching again. So let's go. Let's continue this discussion, Bibi. How do you... I mean, when you came through the door, you look so beautiful. Your makeup is done beautiful. Your hair is well done, and you are so beautiful.
I don't think it was on point because
So-
I was late. I'm always late.
Oh,
There
Lord.
is never one day I'm early in anything that I'm doing. For some reason or the next,
Oh, Lord.
I always late. So it's if you said I look beautiful,
But you still
thank
look
you,
beautiful.
But, for me, I just hurry.
Really?
And
So
to
what
get
about
here-
when you take time to look beautiful? What? That's trouble then. My next question to you. What in case you want to say hello to any one of the
No,
viewers there?
it's there. It's fine right now. I just they're talking about my voice, but my voice is not good. But I'm still trying to make sure that. Let me try to. What's this over here?
Also, my next question to you is, how do you find a balance with work and life? Since I know it's very busy, you have to buy stuff, you have workers and so on. How you manage?
It's real hard, and it's a lot of people wanted to know how I do it.
Right. So yeah, it's a good time to let them know now. How your day start in the morning?
I get up from 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, not bad, not bad. I thought you was gonna 4 o'clock.
No, I get up from 8:30 in the morning,
Right.
and I'm up until the following morning 5 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's not nice.
No,
So,
I'm serious. That's the time I get home. I get home this morning,
Yes,
6 o'clock this morning,
yes.
and I'm out back.
So you have to make sure you get that rest. But
In between, like I had like 3 hours this morning. 1 o'clock in the morning to 2, I take a nap, and I get up and go again. My family, during the work in the pandemic, they were
Right.
glad to have me home.
wow.
But I dedicate myself because it's public I'm dealing with. So I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing, serving the public, having the workers.
Wow, that's
to be the
beautiful.
best.
You know one thing, Bibi. I'm glad you're saying this because a lot of times, people see us on TV and on the radio, but it's a lot of work we have to do to to get this looking nice for you guys and to do this, right?
I can say so much and so much that you have people out there that just look at you, but they don't know what you're doing to get where you are.
Right.
Right? And there are many people that want to judge you, but from the cook, sip, and chat, I want to bring that because I have a lot of people now that come by.
Right.
They can actually see how much effort, how much work I put into what I'm doing.
Right, and we will talk about the sip and chat
Yes.
in a special segment that I
Sure.
prepare. You know, on the TV, how come you get into the television program? What gave you that drive to say, you know what, I want to do, like me, I wanted to get into radio for a long time.
Honestly, I never ever thought that I was going to end up into doing something like that. Oh my God, why did I answer that? Yes, never thought that I was going to get into the television.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Buddy Singh, wherever he is, pick up himself, and Miss Shanaz.
Shanaz, yes,
Shanaz.
yes.
I think I met Terry at Mr. Buddy's studio.
Yes,
Terry
yes.
Gajraj.
Yes.
And Buddy introduced me
Mm-hmm.
to do an advertising for GT Kingston, not hosting my own program.
Right, right.
And then a spot came by and he asked me, and I was so shy that I had papers and everything in front of me for the first show.
Right, right.
Shanaz came by
Yes,
and they all encouraged me that yes, I can do this.
yes,
Put
yes.
me out on the paper on the first show.
Yes, yes.
But better believe on the second show, don't need no papers.
Oh, really?
I just get this encouragement, like I said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nobody inspired me to do
You
things. I just have to make my mind up to do it.
Right, right.
So on the second show, and there goes me on my own show.
Well, that's a beautiful thing, you know. And
And I fall in love with it. I just been doing it and doing it. I was never like a public person. But
Yes,
in
yes.
the television, people started to look at me. They look forward for the show, look forward for the song.
Right, right.
And I take it from there.
Yeah, well, you're doing a fantastic job, and I remember that I look at your show sometime. I don't get to look at the whole show when it was airing, but you know, you're doing a fantastic job, and it's good when you can grow and be out there, like bold, that people watching you, and you still maintain that
You
style.
know what? I would encourage the people that's looking, the young people that
Right,
we're going to
right.
talk about
Yes.
too. You try to motivate yourself. Get up.
Right.
And live your dream, because that's what I'm doing. Now, I think that even though when I walked on the road now, I go any store,
Bibi.
there's somebody calling out
Bibi.
for Bibi. And I feel proud of myself.
Oh, that's a good thing.
I
That's a
feel
good.
proud of myself.
You are a little celebrity. You are a celebrity, and you know you're a public person.
Somebody
in
said to me, is Guyana first star.
yeah. Oh, Guyana.
First star.
Oh, Lord Jesus, come inside
And,
closer.
you know, let me apologize again for my voice. I know I'm probably sounding.
No, that's art. Is that we just hearing? People want to know who you really are, and you know how hard you work and to get things. You know, we all do in life make mistakes. Bibi, what do you think is one of your biggest mistake? And we'll talk more about it. What do you think is your biggest mistake in life? I did make a lot of mistakes, not a couple.
I did a lot, and I'm public plain speaking. I made a lot of mistakes.
You did, right?
I made a lot of mistakes, and trust me, the mistake that you make, as long you correct it, as long you correct your mistake,
Right.
you keep going with it.
That's
You will
right.
never ever, and depends to the mistake that you make.
Mm-hmm.
Depends to it. So I made a lot, but it's not like, maybe not too much. not
Right,
too
right.
many bad things.
Right.
We might not call it mistake.
Right,
It's the
right.
things that we didn't know
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
until we find out, and that's when we call it mistake. But because at the time of doing it,
Mhm.
you think it was something,
Right,
Right.
right.
you know. So it's like few things, not like
And-
really into affect my personal life, business wise.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
One of the thing I realized one day going to school,
Mm-hmm.
tried to be bad girl,
Yes.
you know, and I realized it today. You know what? I should have really just go to school and do what I had to do.
Right, right.
But I still ended up to be out somebody. You know?
Of course, absolutely.
Yeah.
You were going to school for teacher, right? So you had to take your education somehow or the other, right?
Of course.
Which is a good thing, and any parents would be happy.
Yes, my mom, she is proud of me.
Yeah.
My sister, she did get into nursing.
Oh, yes?
Yes.
Oh, that's
she's
nice.
proud of her 2 daughters.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I see your dad sometime in the video,
Yeah.
in the kitchen.
Yes.
Is he helpful?
Of
I mean,
course he is.
he is
Of
helpful.
course
Yeah,
he
that's
is.
good. He
Yes.
looked like that guy
Yes.
would be right in the kitchen cutting up some
Cutting up,
curry, you know,
yes, yes.
like some
And
blanjing.
right now he's taking care of my 2 daughters.
Oh, that's
You
beautiful.
know, when I'm out for the past days, I didn't see them like for 3 days. We were in
Wow.
the same house, but we didn't see each other for 3 days.
Wow, wow. So let's say, like, for the mistake that you make, I know that, you know, we're not going to go back and make those mistakes again
No.
in life.
No, 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 no.
And we grow and we mature and we say, you know what, we're going to do better
And then,
things.
you know what? Like I said, what we call mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That if you know it's something wrong, don't do it and then call it a mistake. Just don't do it.
Right.
Just don't do it.
You know, of all the things that you do, and this is this segment that we're doing, it's more personally, and then when we get on to other things, you know, of all the accomplishments you do, you were a teacher, you came to the United States, you own this big restaurant that a lot of people come by and eat and so on. What would be one of your biggest accomplishments in life up to this time?
Well, to still move on into the same business.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be like more run into like franchise. Later.
All right.
Yes.
And not wrong with that.
No. So that's one of my biggest thing right now. Maybe 2 years from now, let's have the GT Kingston move to different states.
Wow.
Yes.
So you go.
Creating my own packaging so people can actually buy those stuff from the supermarket
Right.
and go home and cook it.
Well, it's good to have dreams. And my follow-up question to you is, which you mentioned a little bit, what do you see yourself doing in the next 5 or 10 years? If
Sit back and relax.
All right.
Sit back and relax.
And give the artist.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good. Well, here she is, and she is being very frank in saying all the things that she want to say. Let's go to our DJ with some songs and with a song, and when we come back, we'll get into more conversation. When we come back, and you know, I'm glad that Shanaz play a part in your television thing, and she, of course, is a part of me. We can talk about her a little bit.
No problem.
Right? I think that
right.
yes. Let's go, DJ.
इश्क है तो इश्क का इजहार कर
दिल मेरे नाम और इंतजार कर दिल मेरे नाम और इंतजार कर इश्क है तो इश्क का इजहार कर इश्क है तो इश्क का इजहार कर
I love you like crazy I want you like crazy न होने दूं मैं मेरी जिंदगानी है तू जिसे रात दिन मैं पढ़ता रहा मेरी वो कहानी है तू
मैंने तेरी बातों पे यकीन कर लिया बाकी बराहों में तुझे भर लिया आजा जा कहती है मुझ पे जान सार इश्क है तो
love you like crazy. I want you like crazy.
Good afternoon and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio in New York. My very special guest today is a beautiful young lady from Guyana, and she's from Myconi Creek. Didn't know Myconi Creek had such beautiful women, so I'm glad I'm sitting next to one of them right here in the studio. You know, but let's start. You want to say hello to some of the people that's watching?
Of course, but like I said, all the Cook, Sip, and Chat
Yes.
viewers, special good evening to each and every one of you, or good afternoon to each and every one of you. And of course, all the viewers on the Ken Rampersaud Show.
Right.
And like you mentioned to me, it's the first time you're having so many viewers.
Right.
It's all because you have a beautiful guest.
That's right. And that's how I like
and
it.
for the people that now tune in, my voice, this is not my voice, but I don't know, I lose my voice. I think I'm shouting too much.
Lord.
Or because of the music is too loud. I don't know.
You probably, when you were partying a couple of days ago with your Sip and Chat guests, you probably yelled too much. Anyway, you know, one of the things that really draw my attention to you, Bibi, and I tell you, I have to be very honest, as you know that I was very sick with the coronavirus, and despite I was very sick, I was able to glance at my phone a lot of times and to see, you know, some of the things that our people were doing in our community. And I was hoping that we have this conversation today. I was very impressed with you, the way that you were doing, despite what people may say sometimes, and we will talk about that later on. But I could remember sometime I lay there, barely could move, and I will tear watching you and see how you were doing. During the pandemic, you were out there with a couple of people, and you were taking food and preparing lunch and dinner and so on, and whatever it is for the frontline worker. That has motivated me to move in my bed. So what
that was a lot.
motivated you to do that?
That was a lot. That was a lot during the during the pandemic to do out there. It's actually one day we decided that we're gonna close.
Right.
So we decided whatever food we have, whatever we had prepped,
Right.
that we cooked it and share it out.
Right, right.
Because we don't know where we was gonna head during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we decided to see the hard work the frontline workers were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided to contribute to them. Before I continue, where somebody said we're cater for the frontline workers, but we're
Right.
not cater for those people who were out of job.
Right, right.
But there were so many people out of job, we couldn't go give one door and skip another door.
Right, right.
We decided to give to the frontline workers.
Right.
Not GT Kingston only.
Right,
Not
right.
myself only. But I have a lot of business too who support and who sponsor lunches to those frontline workers.
Since we're talking about that, you can take as much time as you want to say to call some names who you want to say thanks
to.
to.
Honestly, I have Mr. Moti, Accounting Service on Liberty Avenue.
Right.
They did a great contribution towards the frontline workers.
Mm-hmm.
And I must say special thanks to them who choose GT Kingston
Yes.
to prepare those meals for the frontline
Oh,
workers.
that's nice.
Also have Vida. Let me just say, if I didn't call some people name, that mean I really, really, it was so much.
Right.
I didn't even think that we would discuss this today to get everybody named together.
To be honest, I had wanted to tell you we're going to talk about it because
I have Vida from Avina Home Care. I think they're on Jamaica Avenue.
Vina Home Care, yes.
Yes, I have Fazina Singh.
Yes.
I think she have a cutlery on Jamaica Avenue. They also contribute. Susan Ram. I think she's doing some furniture business. And have other people who don't want their name to go public, but they decide to give a monetary contribution.
Wow.
So we take little from you, little there, and we put it together,
Yeah.
and we decide to give to the frontline workers.
That's a beautiful gesture, and I pray that God would bless you and all the people who
Thank
helped
you
with
so
this. I don't know if you also your good friend, I forgot her name now. Patricia Ragan. Patricia
I
Ragan.
was going to tell you.
She was all over it.
She was out there. She's the one actually did most of it.
Right, I
Because
saw that.
To take her time, go to these hospitals,
Right.
go to these homes, distribute those things. I just in the restaurant preparing it.
Okay.
She have to come there, load it up in her van and take it. So Patricia, we even went to Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Yes, we donated food to Pennsylvania community through Patricia Raghunandan.
Wow. And, one of the good thing is that, I think I probably saw her one time and I introduced myself to her because, I was always going with our friend, Shanaz, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. But when I was sick, she reached out to me and she says that, if I need some mass and so on, and I didn't refuse it.
Well, of course,
she
I
came and
still
brought
have
it here.
mass from her.
Yeah, she brought it, and that was a very good thing to do too. Despite I was sick, and I have access to these things, but I was home and I couldn't go nowhere, so that's why I said, bring it on. But that was such a good thing to do.
Talking about you were sick, it was like when I heard it too.
Right.
I was kind of scared. Make I reach out to you because we had just planned this interview.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Corona came out, the pandemic. And
My
then you
God.
got sick,
Yes,
But,
yes.
thank God you're still here.
I say that all the time. Every day I go to work, people tell me, you were very lucky that you're alive. And then when I hear so much young people died at my age,
Yes.
I'm like, I am being blessed to live, to be talking to you now.
To be honest, I want to discuss about the pandemic too, but
we have time. We can talk about it.
We're getting, maybe I'm gonna say we're getting out of it, while some people are saying we're gonna get it back.
Yeah.
So let's not even think of saying about it before it comes back, because I don't think nobody wants a lockdown or anybody wants to go through what we went through, like for 3 months, 4 months.
Absolutely. And, while we're talking about that, still I tell people at the job and so on, still wear your gloves, wear your mask, especially when you're out with a lot of people, because you don't know if somebody's carrying it. What does it feel for you? Sometimes I'm so tired, but I do something for someone, and I felt so good. How do you feel like when you go to bed and you're tired and says, you know what, thank God I did this? How was the feelings for you personally?
It was like we were talking before we come on. Awesome feelings, great feelings, especially when you get the good feedbacks.
Right, right.
And even the bad feedbacks bill you for the next day that you don't want to hear that again.
Right, right, right.
Yeah, so it's like when I finish at the end of the day, I do actually have a reflect of what happened.
Right, right.
How things went. Try to correct. If I know I'm wrong, I try to correct it
Yes.
myself before I go on to the next day.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
like great feelings doing these things, especially for those workers out there.
Yes, yes.
And, we did put packages together, distributed to some people, but we keep it down because, you don't want to tell, oh, I
Everybody.
give Kenneth, I give this.
Right,
certain
right,
things we
right.
keep it down.
Yeah, I do the same thing too. So while our DJ is getting a nice English song, because we have so much people from
Of
all over the
course,
place,
we have all kind of people,
right.
Yes.
My conversation with you now that you brought up Shanaz's name, and I was very lucky that I crossed paths with Shanaz, because I say because of her I am where I am with this radio show. What's your take?
Well, Shanaz, she was by me like maybe a few days ago.
Okay.
And she is doing a great job during
Yeah.
the community. And like I said, she's the one, my first show, let me get my papers together. And while I'm there talking, she kind of behind there showing me.
Oh.
So she did a great part in bringing me up there too.
Yeah.
Encourage me, yes, baby, you can do this.
Yes,
And
yes.
everybody now, she's busy.
Right,
She
right.
mentioned to me she have 2 studio. She's doing great, and probably one day having to pass by at her studio. But I'm busy. She is busy. We hi and hello here and there. Even Patricia too. We hi and there, hello. with
Everybody's
each other.
busy.
Everybody is busy. We have to do what we have to do.
Yeah, it's a busy life. I worked 7 this morning till 3 this afternoon.
Okay.
Came home, get my clothes ready for the show, make sure my paperwork is ready. You know what I'm saying, for the
Yes,
show.
yes,
So
yes.
it's a busy life. But yes, I cannot say enough. And one of the things that I always say in my mind, she have never get. I don't see that she get that kind of recognition for all the things that she do. I mean, she does a lot of things for people in Guyana that we don't know. People don't know out there. We collect wheelchair and all these things.
One of the things I might think that if you want to get recognition,
Right,
you
right.
you cannot keep it to yourself
Self,
and keep it secretly and expect to get I think those kind of things, some people are saying, oh, you want to put everything in the public, right? Or you want to show off, those kind of things. No, you want other people to see, and they
And
can
motivate,
do this.
they say, yes.
Yes. And like I said, I might not be doing, I recently started to do those things.
Right, right.
And you feel proud
Right, right.
when you hear, oh, Bibi did this, or
Right,
Kenneth
right.
did this, or Shanaz did this.
Right.
So certain things you can, like Mr. Body's saying, they donate wheelchairs and all of
Right,
that to
right, right.
Guyana. They've been recognized for the work that they're doing.
Yes, yes.
Not by majority, the people. Some people will have things to say.
Right, right,
And we
right.
cannot get away from that.
And we will talk about that later on. But, I believe, too, that when you're taking people money
Yes.
and you're doing things, you need to give an account for what you're doing.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it.
That's true. So if you're taking people money, since we're talking about that, I want to mention that a lot of people doing fundraising and all of that. And what I find, if I'm from Iconi,
Right.
and you're doing a fundraising, and I
Right.
will contribute, it's a mindset of people that they would actually want some part of that fundraiser to go towards their community. So it's like, if I'm from East Bank, you're from Essequibo, or you're from Demerara, but you're doing a fundraiser, all they feel that you might just take that money to help to build Mahaika. And I'm from Essequibo, so I want Essequibo to get too.
Right,
So
right.
I'm not gonna contribute to you because you're gonna help Mahaika,
Right.
and Essequibo gonna leave without. This
Yeah.
is a mindset of people.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not looking that we can help
Each other.
each other,
Right, right.
right? So those kind of things, they need to work, put together. And you said needs to get recognition for the work that she's doing.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
need to put it out there.
Okay.
Because during the pandemic, I even asked Patricia, I don't see Shanaz.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I didn't see her during
yeah,
because
yeah.
I expect that,
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
come about together.
Right,
and
right.
work together and doing it stuff. And,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
I think she did
She did something, yeah, she did something.
Yeah, she did something.
And then the other thing is that I like to team up with her because that's my partner in crime.
Okay.
So, I said that's my partner.
Shanaz, wherever you are.
Yeah, and I said that's my partner. And I'm sorry that I was sick, or else because I was going to team up with her, and we do something to, just to help a little bit
But
because
Patricia did a great job in teaming up. To be some days we didn't have contribution from nobody.
wow.
And Patricia, wherever she got her stuff, maybe she got chicken. Or
I see she got a lot of stuff
chicken.
now.
Yes, and she bring it over, and I put whatever together. And we said, okay, we're gonna do the precinct. We did not do the hospital only. We did precinct. We did homes. We did so many places. We did.
Oh,
We did so many places.
yeah, and people see that, and people see what you do.
And that's how the other business that we spoke about encourage them that what they can do this too. So when I did it and I put Mr. Moti sponsored today's lunch for Jamaica Hospital, somebody else see and they want to sponsor, and that's how we keep going during the pandemic.
Right.
But like I said, let me say special thanks to all those people who choose GT Kingston.
GT Kingston. I in my mind, I was thinking probably we'll talk more about this, how we can support you. And if I will forget, just remind me of that. Let's go, DJ, with a song so you and I catch our breath and we come back fresh again, okay?
No problem.
Let's go. You are listening to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio.
Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little bit gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little bit gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Really the bird is by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little
what a fool. Darling, I love you, though you treat me cruel. You hurt me, and you make me cry. But if you leave me, I will surely die. Darling, there will never be another, 'cause I love you so. Don't ever leave me, say you'll never go. I will always want you for my sweetheart, no matter what you do. Oh, Carol, I'm so in love with you. Go on with it, go on with it.
Yo, is it? Are you kidding me?
Force, yeah. So we have a me with a force.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show. I'm honored to have Bibi Bethune here in studio today. So, yeah, go ahead and say hello to some of your students, may I say?
But you know, Kenneth, I don't know why they came about to call me Miss.
Because you're teaching them to cook. So they probably could keep their husband too. All of that could be.
I have some students, I must say, came from Boston today.
Oh, really?
To support me.
Oh.
And the husband said she cooks everything now and she eats all day.
Oh, my God.
Yes. So let me take the time to say big up to Veronica and Lochan from the Cook Sip and Chat. If you didn't hear your name and you're here, please, it's not Cook Sip and Chat. It's Miss Ken Rampersaud Show. Yes, so Veronica, Fazina, Rona, and Manny, Lakshmi. Big up to yourself, all the viewers from Mr. Kenneth Show. If you don't know, I have a Cook Sip and Chat. Wanted to know why they call me Miss. It really, the Miss came about one day we did back to school.
Mm-hmm.
And I dressed up like a student.
Oh,
with
Lord.
bands and stuff
Mhm, mhm.
like that. And I think that's when they started to call me Miss. It's not because of the teaching,
Yes,
the
yes.
cooking. So from the Cook Sip and Chat, oh, they want to see us. Oh, you're seeing us. Big up to everyone that's looking for Zena Singh, Shakira. Don't know some of the names. I don't like to pronounce people's names.
I know sometime on the spot, right?
Yeah.
But okay, it's all right. I mean, I
Yes,
hope
so
they.
big up to everyone. And Usha Muhammad Ali. Let us know how we are doing. Seema Singh, Harry, Ken.
Yes, yes. I see Usha
Saman
Alzimola.
Ali is here also.
Maha Expose is here. Thank you very much. It's always
Yes,
good to have him on.
Expo was one of the supporters during the pandemic too. He did contribute some food to the Jamaica Hospital.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Mr. Maha Expo. And please continue to support.
And yes, the Cook Sip and Chat student, I miss you guys. Don't forget tomorrow night I will start cook back tomorrow night for them.
Oh, yeah?
I will take Monday.
Okay.
To back because they miss the cooking show.
Oh, that's nice. That's a beautiful thing. And we'll get to
Somebody
your
said
follow.
the Jackdale family. Seema Singh, tell the Jackdale family. Tune in.
Yeah. Also, we got Sukde Mangal. Seema Singh, Jagdev family said hi. She said, big up, Bibi. You're doing great. Veronica, big up to Miss Bibi. Great interview. We love you.
Veronica is all the way from Connecticut.
Oh, yes. That's nice. It's good to have them. Let's see. We have Kamini Sukram. Thank you very much for watching. Nalo Kishore Gopal. Thank you very much. Hari Dripal. Thank you very much. Usha Azimola, I don't know, she's a very kind and good girl, always helping and support people in Guyana, and that's where a lot of people don't know. Also, Seema Singh, thank you very much. Another good person we have is another Douglas girl like you. You don't know Miss Roxanne Walker Hamilton. She is in Florida. She's always supporting everybody, and she's like more Indian. She loves Indian food.
Veronica said it's Connecticut. Oh, it's California. Veronica, sorry.
Oh, okay.
And Rebecca is saying I have to speak to the mic. Rebecca, my voice is not good. Let me know if you guys are hearing me better.
This is a funny name. Ken Quacken Bush. Bibi, we have Sheila Mangar saying she's watching. Azimola again. Muhammad Ali, beautiful song, brought back high school memories. Oh, we all have Good memories from high school, right? Priya Prasad, well done to teach team backstage, and for the great song. Veronica said, I love the song. Rona and Manny Badu, thank you very much for watching. Sibaran, Sherry, thank you very much for watching. She's one of my friends. Dana Singh is watching. Thank you, Veronica Lochan, as you said. Let's see, we have Sukraj Joseph, thank you very much for watching. Let's see who else we have. I don't like to miss any of my viewers.
I know. I sometimes I have so many viewers.
Yes.
If I don't shout them out, they let me know that I shout out just one set of people.
Yeah.
But sometimes the name are so hard. I ask them if that's the name on the birth certificate. The name is so hard. But so
Yeah.
what I do, I big up the country that they are from.
Oh, okay.
Like, for example, Canada, Guyana, Suriname,
Yes.
because I have so many viewers of Florida. So I let them know. And if I call their name wrong, it's okay. They understand.
Yeah, they know, right?
They
And
know.
the good thing is that we have
Even Duff.
we have some forgiving viewers too, which is a good thing.
I have a lot of them, but some of them, they are not forgiving.
Oh, Lord. Arlene Narayan, thank you very much. Devika Keelan, thank you. Missy Boo, thank you for watching. That's one of my friend. Bibi Khalil watching. I have to go quick with the names. Navin Pagu, thank you very much. I think he's one of the DJ on Island Zone Radio. Thank you very much, my brother, for watching the Ken Rampersaud Show. Dewa Sajo, we grew up together back in Guyana. Thank you very much for watching. We always used to play ball and bat in Guyana. Angela Ramkumesh, thank you very much. And if I miss any name, Shakira Richardson, my friend too, on my Facebook page. Again, if we miss anybody, just forgive us. Sometimes we don't see all the
If we
names.
miss you, just let us know so we can shout you out. Just say, we miss your name.
Yes.
Michael, Michael is saying, Ken is smiling a lot. Michael he said he never know my Koeniger gets so beautiful girls.
Yes. Michael, it's always good to, when you sit with nice people and you sit with people who could bring out good things in you, I smile and it gives me a great feelings of satisfaction when you meet positive people.
But
right?
Ken, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I also encourage the viewers out there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be. We use the word professional, but
Mm-hmm.
who can you believe is professional? They make mistake. Everybody make mistake.
Yeah.
So you come out, whatever little talent you have.
Right,
come
right.
out. I encourage them to come on my show too.
Yes,
Bring
yes.
out the little that you have.
Yes.
And you will get like we were talking about negative people. We come to
But
that
we'll talk
later
about it later on.
Yes, we need to touch on that.
Yes.
So come out and bring out it so we can see, we can help you. There are people who will
Right.
help you to
Absolutely,
build
yes.
yourself, So come sit next to Ken. Michael, you can come sit next to Ken.
Anybody who
And
want to share this with
come
me,
sit next to me
absolutely,
too.
yes.
And you will be smiling.
And one of the things that why I brought this show on, not only to talk about medical stuff, I want to help people to do great things, to follow their dream. Like if there is somebody who wants to do radio or do anything, you can come sit with me and we can do it together. I want to help people to live their dreams out. But I see we have here to Bibi Ahmad, who's doing a lot of stuff for people in Guyana for suicide prevention, domestic violence, and all these things. Let's see who else we have. Nandram Patiram, thank you very much for watching. Faniza Singh, Dolly is watching. Angela Ram Kumesh watching. You see, that's Liz Paduman is watching. I think Liz watches your show too. She watches my show too. Very
There
good
is
to
a
have
lot
her.
of people
Always
that's
good.
there.
Vanisha B. Saram, thank you for watching. Let's go. We have, who else? Roxanne is here. My next question to you is, I know you. How long have you had? I remember when you opened your GT Kingston, but how long you opened your store, your restaurant and bar?
You're talking the one about Liberty?
Yes, or both of them you can talk about.
Well, GT Kingston exists like for 13 years.
Oh, really? Mm.
And we opened Liberty Avenue, the diner,
Mhm.
last year, June,
Mm-hmm,
I think. Last year, June the 6th of June last year.
Okay.
We didn't get to do much of it because of the time we tried to get in to fix things,
Mhm,
falling, taking care of two business back and forth.
Right.
It's really, really tough.
Mhm, mhm.
But we open now for outdoor. And we're
Right,
really
I see
doing
that.
much good.
Oh yes, good,
So
good.
a year just finished for the second location.
Mhm. Which is your favorite one?
want to say, but
Okay, that's all right. I'm not going to push you to say anything.
I try my best to be at both places at the same time. 'Cause
Oh,
I love
okay.
both of it.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, but I spend during the course of the afternoon when I come out,
Mm-hmm.
when we're operating on normal base, the afternoon at Liberty, and in the night I find myself on Lefferts.
Oh, okay.
And then when we finish 4 o'clock in the morning, I come back on Liberty for like 3-4 hours, and then I
Yes.
go home.
Oh, okay, okay. You know, another thing is we know that the pandemic has really caused a lot of problem in terms of a lot of businesses and so on. Has it affect your business in any way?
Of course it is. It affected like tremendous too. It's a lot, like 300%. That was
Oh, really?
yes, because we closed Lefferts Boulevard since March 15th,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and it's still closed.
Wow.
And GT Kingston, the diner, was closed like maybe for approximately 2 months.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes. And it's not, I'm not talking about our business only, but I know there's a lot of business out there
Right, right.
not able to open back the gate.
My next question to you is that the government has offered any kind of help or assistance towards you guys so you can rebuild yourself back and come back hard.
Well, I would say the government, maybe some people is lucky
Mm.
and some people don't have.
Oh, really?
Yes. But whatever they give to GT Kingston, I can probably say it out there, it's not even, it didn't help. Well, I'm going to say it's help, but not anything much.
Oh, okay. So they
Yes,
did
time we
help a
pay
little bit.
Time we pay one rent, it's finished.
Wow.
Yes, very, very small. Very, very small.
Do you plan to own your own building? And is it going to help?
Well, I'm trying. Well, that was my next move in getting my own building.
Mhm.
But like, I don't know what the economy will look like
Mhm, mhm.
after this is over.
Mhm.
Where we're gonna get after the pandemic. So I just hold it back, but that would not stop me.
Right.
Even if I get a bill or not, like I said to you,
Mhm.
want to move to the different states.
Right,
And
right.
get these franchise going,
Mm.
little. Or if not, get into my own manufacturing package and ship it out to the supermarket or different state
Mhm.
where people can actually buy GT Kingston products and use it.
Mhm.
So the billing is not a problem. The rent is heavy out there. I think if the government, they had actually freeze those rents,
Mhm.
it would have been great help to those small business. Everyone suffer right now, the rich and the poor,
Mhm.
during the pandemic.
Yes, yes. In the restaurants that you have, what has been your biggest challenge thus far? Some of the things that causes problem and so on.
Well,
What's tough for you in the business?
the toughest to keep up with the public and keep up with the food most.
Yes.
The taste, the consistency.
Mhm.
That's my challenge every single day, to make sure that whatever we're putting out there, it's been the same. So it's really, really hard. It takes a lot out of me to do that. Like, okay, for example, you come to me and you have my fried rice and you like it, you're coming back for that tomorrow.
Right, right.
Or you come tomorrow and don't get that, it's a different story.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Yes,
Yes.
so that's what I'm facing up with. So in the restaurant business is really, really hard, because what we are doing, we are feeding those people. And we cannot live without food.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
we want to put the best out there. So
Absolutely.
That's tough. That's the hardest challenge in the restaurant business. Keep the consistency of the food.
That's right. And do you have what kind of food do you guys serve? One day I wanted some white pudding to eat, but I went to the store, the GT Kingston. I didn't get it, and so because I don't know why I was feeling to eat this white pudding. Then I went to the one on Lefferts, but I got it there.
Okay.
Right. So what
Well,
are some
to
of
be
the food?
honestly, when I try to maintain the same menu at both location, the same food at both location. I have the same recipe. Like I said, we had just opened, and we were just getting to business on Liberty, so we didn't cater for. I make so much Guyanese and Jamaican food.
Mhm.
And we do a little twist of American at the diner, but just into the breakfast.
Mhm, mhm.
But we do a lot of curries, dal, saltfish,
And
a lot of
bake.
food, bake. So much things that the menu is so huge that one day somebody said this is like an encyclopedia.
Oh Lord, do you guys make ackee and saltfish?
We make ackee and saltfish,
Love it.
fried dumpling. We make plantain porridge, oxtail. That's from the like the Jamaican stuff.
Right, right.
We do that, and for the Guyanese, we do all our curries and chow meins and fried rice.
Wow.
Yes.
Where most of your cook came, and I the question just came to my mind. You know, I go to see some Guyanese restaurant and I see Chinese guys cooking our kind of food, and I'm not knocking anybody. I enjoy the food from everywhere. Where some of your cooks came from?
Well, to be honest, right now I'm the biggest cook.
You are the cook.
Guyanese, yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, the Jamaicans, I have few Jamaicans, but majority is Guyanese.
Man, but
No
we got to
Chinese.
you got to get some good cook and let it give you a little break so you can get to do a little more of the technical things. Don't you agree with me?
But I do agree with you, but I love it.
Oh, you
I
love to
can't help
cook?
myself when I'm there not to be in the kitchen.
All right.
Yes, I love
But-
to. Even though if they're cooking it, if I just have to go stir the pot, I just do it.
Yes, but how come you're so with all this food that you're having cooking and among you are still so petite? What are you doing?
I just work hard. I
Ah,
just
okay.
work hard. I work in very, very hard, and I tell people that, you know what, they keep on asking me. So I said to them, you work hard, just keep your body active, and you just
Right.
keep going.
Yes. Do you
just
do any kind of special exercise or
No.
meditation to
No,
keep you
I
going?
just run up and down the stairs all day.
And I'm gonna
in and
tell
out.
you. And I'm going to tell you guys, I sit next to her and I know she's tired because when I look at her eyes, I could tell she is tired. But I'm so glad that she decided to come to do the show. My last question for this segment, and then we have another segment coming up, Bibi, is that what can our Guyanese community and the Jamaican community as a whole, or Richmond Hill, do to help support you guys, to bring you back to where you were at?
Well, like I said, during the pandemic, we want to talk about the Cook Sip and
Right,
Chat show,
yes,
but
yes.
during that time, I did create a GoFund page to save
Okay.
GT Kingston. It's not like was 100% needed. We just decided to
Okay,
do it.
okay.
So some people from the community, the Cook Sip and Chat, some people I didn't even know contribute.
Oh, that's nice.
And I really want to thank them for that on behalf of your show, which I did personally as well. But it's just to come out and support.
Yes,
Will
yes.
help us to continue to open our doors.
Right.
And I always said not me only, but support
Right.
the other doors that is open,
Yes.
to help to save the business.
And as we're talking about GT Kingston, what happened to some of the employees that you had?
Well,
Were they able to collect unemployment and so
some
on?
of them did.
Mhm.
Some of them, we couldn't help it
Oh,
because of their status. And
okay,
so forth.
okay.
But we did reach out to them,
Yes, yes.
try to see where we can help them,
Absolutely.
and we did.
Yes, yes. So here it is. We got our last segment coming up. Well, let's go for some good music. And when we come back, we will continue our conversation with Bibi Bethune.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Yo, is it? Are you kidding me?
To us, yeah. So we are coming here with a force, yeah. Blessings we are reaping, we coursing on full. Oh, we not rise and boast. Yeah, we give thanks that we need it the most. We have to give thanks that we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all from my life, my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah, we see blessings fall by my right hand. But I toast to the friends who take off the below. One time did sit down in a class and we quoted only 7 road and we go on with the road. Third one, me say me try a know some passion ignited. Got the music get me excited. Coming like a potion. Blessings all for my life and my thank God for the journey, the earnings are just for the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah, me say blessings for me like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like a helicopter when them see the lyrics and chapter. Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like a helicopter when them see the lyrical doctor. Coffee acting up the temperature for them see. Me know the man fi but friend me fi enemy. Yo of us me see people around me so plenty, but me pocket na empty, me need space so large. Yeah, me see them a watch me 2 o'clock now. Must see through me a beating for lockdown. Sitting in a the bed, me picking in a the century. You drench me but fi me fire go blaze. And I see him way so me see the enemy a protest. Whoa, and him could come the closest. No, I can feel still I do the mostest. I want me to put in the work and just the process. Oh, yes that's how we grind right now. Coffee with the brand time flow. Time for we accumulate the kinds I know. Me say give me the signs like whoa. Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like a helicopter when them see the lyrics and chapter. Coffee come in like a rapture, and everybody get captured. Play sleep up like a helicopter when them see the lyrical doctor. Tell them to give me no limit. No, them say coffee but you are all midget. Girl, but when me spit lyrics me don't fidget with it. Show did it, goal with it, like me goal dig it. Bro, me find them ready. Me not tell them from I was a child me ready. They got
Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. We have Roxanne Hamilton, she's watching. Lee Nye, thank you very much for watching. Rebecca Moti, thank you. Your friend, I think Tyrone Majamutu, is watching all the way from Canada. You can go ahead and say something.
Tyrone, big up to yourself and you and the family, especially Miss Saroj.
And I know Tyrone is doing a lot of things.
Yes, he's part of Chutney Wine. We got your back.
Right.
Yes, so they're all with Mr. Buddy Singh. They're doing a great job.
I follow them very closely, so I know that's a good thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't communicate with Mr. Buddy like for a few mornings because of the pandemic, and everybody is busy, and I'm out from the TV show now. Until maybe I don't know if I'm gonna do it back or not, so I'm kind of still deciding what to do yet. So Tyron, big up to you, and not you alone, but all the people in Canada.
That's right. We have Pam Hernandez watching. First time I'm seeing this name, probably your people from Sit and Chat. Shout out from Connecticut. Let's see, we have Saman Ali, Rebecca Moti, Nazmoon Bazardine, Rebecca Moti again, Jenny David just tuned in. Thank you very much, my dear. I'm trying to scroll this quick. We have Satish Prasad. I don't know if you know him, but he is from Canada, in Cambridge, Canada. A real estate guy, always supportive too. Sabina Sankar, thank you for watching. Gayatri Dewaka, Datalene Singh, she's from Lenora, one of my Lenora girl. And Priya said, Ken, I'm going to pull your legs this afternoon. It looks like you have a quarter bottle of rum. You have a quarter bottle of rum. You know what the bad thing? I try to be professional at all times, and I don't do a lot of drinking because, growing up I didn't drink a lot. If I didn't drink, my mother beat me up. Yeah, my mother beat me up if I drink. So my dad.
Bad influence. I tell him the entire, probably worldwide, know my own entire story.
You like to drink sometime?
No, it's not like to go. Like we go to school and throw the rum in the water bottle.
Oh.
Some bad influence next to you drinking.
Oh, Jesus, that's
but
fine.
To be honestly, I did it for fun.
Yes.
And I do drink. And when I get into the business, the restaurant business, dealing with so much alcohol.
Right.
Yeah, it takes away from me drinking.
Yes.
But I do drink. And we're going to talk about my show.
Yes.
And I did it just because of the show.
Okay.
But sometimes weeks pass.
Yes,
I don't drink. So it's not like I'm bad influence.
That's okay. You're doing excellent. Muhammad Ali, thank you very much. Michael Nalini said, keep up the good work, baby, with your delicious restaurant cooking. And you know one thing about Michael Nalini and I don't know if you met them before. They're always a beautiful couple, always dressed up, going all over the place and supporting everybody, which is a good thing. Jagmohan Prasad, I want to say special hello to Jagmohan Prasad. Happy birthday to you, Jagmohan. You know, this guy, Jagmohan, a very nice guy. One
Name
of
sounds familiar.
he was living here before. But you know what I admire about him, he's a Christian guy, and his mother-in-law was sick. He took her to Guyana and take care of her until she died. He did so much for her. And so he is such a good role model for all of us young people who is growing up. So I want to big you up, Jagmohan.
Mr.
Thank you very much for
Jagmohan,
all
big
you
up
do.
yourself.
That's right. And when you come to New York, make sure you visit GT Kingston. And as we're talking,
So many people want to visit GT Kingston. So, you know, like I said, I have to be up and running, do what I have to do.
that's right. And we have Seema Singh watching too. Mary Anthony watching. Thank you. Kenwick
There's Mary
Khan.
Anthony, she's from Cook Sip and Chat.
Oh, yes. Also, I want to read. Let me read this out. I will take the picture out. But GT Kingston 24, our diner, West Indian and American cuisine. It's located at 10908 Liberty Avenue and open it's March 16th. You are hiring now, right?
Yes.
So if you want to talk a little bit about that, that's fine. No problem.
Well, basically, that was for when we were doing the grand opening.
Oh, the grand opening. Okay.
Yes, and the grand opening didn't happen March 16. It happened in June 6.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. And right about now, yes, we are hiring.
Okay.
But we're hiring like cooks and helpers and bartenders, servers. But it's more taking the asset of experience. Like you're more experience. Because a lot of people, I'm always, like I said, I say things that they don't have to hold it back. They come out for a paycheck and not to work. So those are the problems that we're facing up a lot of times. And I made mention in one of my show that bosses and manager, they don't fire good workers. They keep them. So when you get fired from somewhere, they go talk bad about the bosses, but it's okay.
Wow. I you know what I say a lot of times? People fire themselves. You know, I've been working in the United States for 30 years, or since my lifetime. I was never fired. And I always give my boss reason to keep me, not to
But
fire
that's
me.
what you have to do. Give them reason to keep you.
Yes, yes.
Some of them give you reason to fire them.
Jesus. So, you know, recently, not too long ago, I noticed that when the pandemic, you came out with a nightly show. And Lord Jesus, you have so many viewers. You're like the Guyanese critic of the United States.
Why would you say Guyanese
No, I'm just
critic?
saying that
The other day
amount
they
of
line up to Guyanese critic
Yeah.
home.
I know you have so many followers, and a lot of them is women, and I'm glad they're doing that because you are doing something very positive,
But Mr.
showing them to
Mr.
make
Ken,
things.
let me correct you.
Yeah.
I thought was a lot of women.
Really?
But to be honestly, we open for the outdoor seating.
Yes.
And to be honestly, you know how much men come tell me they look at me?
Oh Lord Jesus, you're in trouble. So you got a
So,
lot.
but I make sure to let them know, when you look at me, what did your wife said to you?
No, they're probably saying it like, "Oh, I'm watching how she cooking."
No, and they complain to me. I take their wife away too.
Oh my God! Yeah, but that's a good thing that you're
No,
doing.
but
though.
I did a cook. And I name it Cook Sip and Chat because we cook, we talk, and at the same time, like I said, I sip little drink.
Right,
party
and that's
a
all
little
right.
bit.
Yeah.
And I did it because of my business and what I'm doing. Because it takes me, I'm cooking, serving food restaurants. That's what I'm doing home. We serve alcohol. We allow entertainment. So that's what I take, and I name it Cook Sip and Chat.
So having this show, what motivated you to start this show, and what was your initial goal?
To be honest, I never expected it would have came out to be like this.
Big like this, right?
No, because the first day I started it,
Yeah.
I was in my robe.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, honestly.
That's why everybody's watching.
I did it 2 days. And I just decided to cook, and I said, let me go live.
Right.
And I entered on the first day I was cooking, I was making duck.
I think I remember the doc
The
story.
first day. And I did it, and second day I was making cook up. I said, you know what, let me go live again. And I
Right.
did it. And on the third day, I started to post up what I'm cooking.
Right.
And started to find that people interested.
Right.
Until the fourth, fifth day, people start to ask me what time I'm gonna cook.
Oh my.
What am I cooking?
Today, yes.
And it takes me there. And because of the viewers, it builds me now. It
Right.
makes
Motivate
me now,
you.
motivate me that I have to do this.
My
I'm
gosh.
thinking there, if I don't do it one night for 2 hours, what will they be doing for 2 hours? And from 100 people, I got like 250, 3, I climbed 5, I climbed 800. Till like maybe a month, we reach 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
And then we move from 1,000, 1,500 to 2,000.
2000.
Yes.
Wow. And when does this show really airs? And I'm just asking you this so that, if people are interested to watch your
Of
show, they
course.
could.
And to the viewers who never like know me and they know me now on your program, they
Right.
can always tune in.
Right.
Well, I did it when I just started. I did it like maybe in the early 7, but now I do it like 9 o'clock.
Late night.
Late night. Because they're home
Right.
doing nothing.
Right.
And instead of them go sleep early, we
Yeah.
have something to do. And next day they get up and they prepare the food that I cook.
Oh, beautiful. So what you does with the food that you prepare that night?
Some days we eat it, some day we keep it. Honestly, I don't make a lot.
Oh, it doesn't make a lot.
No, I don't make a lot. I make a little bit, and most of the time my husband get the plate.
Oh, really?
I don't really eat with the hour in the night, and I cook during the course of the day. I do cook, but I save that for the evening. So we don't make a lot of food. Just like
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay. I thought.
Maybe one serving or two.
And do you see this show continuing for a long time? I would love to see you continue because of the
course.
people that you have that's watching.
Honestly,
For your students.
Honestly, for 2 weeks, I did not go the amount of day I supposed to because of work.
Yeah.
But I keep up with them, let them know that, you know what, I'm busy. I didn't get to go on tonight, but I'm going on tomorrow night.
Right.
Like during the week, I let them know I'm going to be here tonight, this
Right,
5
right.
o'clock. And I started to let them know that tomorrow I'm going to take tomorrow off, like Mondays, to be with them to cook. Because a lot of them look forward for the cooking.
And when I see that you were doing all this cooking, in my mind, I'm like, where did this girl learn to cook all these food? She is a Guyanese girl who was a teacher. And look at the amount of food, black pudding and so on you could make.
I do make my black pudding, yes.
So how you get to learn how to make black pudding and so on? I'm just asking,
Well, one day I have this lady, she was working, and we got the machine.
Oh, you make your machine?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I know back then we
I make it right.
So we don't funnel it.
Oh, really?
Machine. We have a machine.
Wow.
And black pudding, it tastes real good. I know we grew up with it back home.
I love black pudding.
Yes, and we take the funnel and funnel
Yeah.
it, Now we have the machine, so we just roll it. And I decided to make it one day, try it out to make it.
Right.
It takes a lot of time.
It does?
Yes,
Wow.
it takes a lot of time out of you to roll it. And you have to have patience doing it. So I did it. Now I'm making black pudding like 5 times a week.
Really?
It's very, very hard.
Baby, I always tell people, I don't think they eat more black pudding than I did. Because I used to live near Roxy Cinema in Guyana, in Lenora. And we had like 4 ladies used to make the black pudding. And I used to sell cigarette around there. And I was a little boy. I always wanted to do something to make money. You know what I mean? So when at around 11 o'clock, when they knew everybody going home, they would give me the black pudding to sit down and eat. And I would eat all them black pudding. So I eat a lot of black pudding. Which I love, but I don't eat the black pudding now. I eat a lot of white pudding now, so which is a good thing.
I make both. We do lamb and beef. I would plan to start lamb a long time ago because of the stuff to make it is very, very hard to get.
Oh, really?
But I found a spot where I can
All
get
right.
stuff. So
Yes.
I've been making it like I make yesterday, it finished. I make today again. Probably I gotta make tomorrow again.
And I meant to tell you that when all this pandemic done, I plan to bring the family that we could sit down and come and support you, so
Thank
that other people can do the same thing
Well,
too.
I have a lot of support, from Cook Sip and Chat.
Right.
Like a lot.
Oh, that's a
lot of
nice thing.
support. If not the wife,
Oh.
it's the husband,
Oh,
or
Lord.
somebody. Like I said this morning, I have the family came down from Boston. I don't know if they're looking. Yes, but Boston.
Yes.
They came down.
I didn't have this question for you, but it came to my mind. that, as you said, a lot of guys. I didn't expect a lot of guys was watching your show.
I did not know that too because of the names.
Right.
I thought, you know, there were just majority of women looking.
So how does your husband handle all this problem? All these guys watching his beautiful
Well,
wife.
he really didn't know that.
Oh, really?
So many guys looking until
Yes.
I said to him, I can't believe so many men was looking at me.
Oh, Lord.
But he is very, very understanding.
He's secure. He's a
Yes.
mature guy.
He is.
So that's a good thing.
He is. I think the mature guys, they have so much better understanding.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like they're just looking.
yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
I feel embarrassed. Like after a while, they said, "Oh, you know, I look at you in the night." I'm like, "Oh my God!" They said, "Look what she's doing on Facebook," and now face up with me, right? Looking at me on the Facebook.
Yeah.
And come see me in person and tell me I look at you every night. It's like, oh my God, all these men looking at me.
You know, the other good thing that I observed too, that you're always well dressed and you have good, you know, I'm a judge for birds. So I
Okay.
get to, who did I tell that to one day? Is it you or somebody? I was saying, you know, I judge birds in the United States, Puerto Rico, and Canada, and so on.
Okay.
So I, you know, look for the little feathers and the little thing for the bird. So I have that taste. So when I look at you and I says, wow, this girl dressed like every night, like Miss America pageant here now.
So you can Miss American pageant.
So
No, Miss Guyana pageant.
Miss Guyana, no, Miss Maiconi.
Miss Maiconi.
Yeah, you know, so you know that's a good compliment that you know you always look
Thank you.
well put together. But our biggest question that we talked about earlier that I'm going to ask you is I know that, and you and I know that not everybody is going to like what we are doing, especially you. How do you, Bibi, deal with the negative criticism that one person out of 1,000 people would say something negative? How do you deal with it?
Maybe my viewers, some of them probably will answer that for me, but it's 1 out of 1,000.
Right.
I really just don't give it no. I look and I act like I didn't see, and I hear and I act like I'm deaf, and I just keep going. What they said, I just do the opposite of it. And that's keep me going. And I have so many positive viewers.
That, right, you
that
said it
reach out
right.
to me,
Yes.
and they encourage me.
Yes, I see
not
that.
to give them no attention.
Yes.
That's keep me going.
Yes, yes.
And those people that give the negative comments, I always said they don't know much about you. They probably can be where you are, and they want to take you where they are. So that's what, and they don't know better. They can do better, and they want you to do like that. So I don't really give them no attention. Just let they say whatever they have to say. And like I said, not everybody will like what you're doing.
Right,
so
absolutely.
They fall into that category.
Really nicely put it. That's a beautiful thing. While we catch our breath, DJ, are you ready for another nice song? Let's go. Let's go with a guy. In fact, we could talk for a minute too. Let him get a nice guy in a song, like a trade wind song. You got something like
Absolutely.
that? Right? Let's go. Let me know when you're ready. So, you know, that's a beautiful thing that you look at it in that manner, because a lot of times, you know, you have people who's negative. I want to come bring that energy towards you. And when you can
But
look at it in
what
you.
I'm saying, before they actually try to do those negative things, they try just to actually look at you. And we were talking about inspired, when people inspire
Right.
people. And they should just take that as an example. And maybe I would not say looked at everything that I'm doing.
Right.
Because they don't like it. So they would anything that I do, they would never like it. It's
Okay.
always going to be the opposite for them.
Right.
So they should just take their time, probably look into some things that will benefit them.
That's right. They don't have to
Because
watch the show,
whatever
right?
I was doing or whatever I'm doing, it's benefiting me.
Right.
you know?
Absolutely.
So whatever they're
It's working
saying
for you.
is working for me.
Right.
So why would they actually try to bring me down on what I'm doing is working for me?
That's right. Let's go with a nice song here.
Well, I hear a story from Ken Cosby, cricket playing in the jungle. Sunday morning right after church, big crowd assemble. Donkey say me fuss, I bat him, no I love the cricket.
Papa sit down behind the stumps. He say, alright, I'll keep it wicked. Giraffe and kangaroo at fine leg. Snake down in the gully. Umpire parrot in the tree. He say, alright brothers, are they ready? And he wants the call. Start to sing very low if you hear them. Hit the ball, donkey, hit the ball. Cover, drive him and make him ball. Hook the man like Malichara and put him straight in the stand. Elephant turn and pick up the ball. He say, I will win the bowling. Monkey say, boy, the size of you. If you say you're bowling, you're bowling. Well, elephant walked about half mile, and then he started running. He coming down like an express train. The whole blasting jungle shaking. When he see elephant coming down, the donkey start to shiver. Red hands give him a couple bites. He say, man, pat and pats together. And then he wants the crowd start to sing very loud if you hear them. Hit the ball, donkey, hit the ball. Cover, drive him and make him ball. Hook the man like Vivian Richard and put him straight out the yard. Elephant coming down like a horse, jump up high and deliver. The ball come down like a thunderbolt and bust the bottom to splinter. Lipre donkey, lipre crapo, lipre snake in the gully. Lip down giraffe and kangaroo and down whistling down to the boundary. The red hands lie down flat on the ground. He say, Lord, that elephant crazy. He must be thinking he's totally washed, or the man from Antigua Courtly. And he wants the crowd start to sing very loud if you hear them. Hit the ball, donkey, hit the ball. Cover, drive him and make him ball. Hook the man like Brian Lara and put him out the pasture.
Well, good afternoon and welcome back to the Ken Rampersaud Show here on Island Zone Radio. I know we have 3 minutes more. I want to say, Muhammad Ali, thank you very much, Zabi, for watching the show. He said, good vibes, love it. Radha Totaram said, great interview with Bibi Bethune. Yes, she is a star. To my aunt, Larry Sigobin, watching in Guyana. She got stuck in Guyana. She was living in Hartford. She's living in Hartford City, Connecticut. Elma Sri Kishun, thank you for watching. Veronica Lochan is still watching. Alicia Murray, thank you very much for watching. Priya Prasad is watching. Let's see, Roxanne is still on. Play Water Flow, somebody's asking. Shelly Mango, thank you very much for watching. Ken, thank you for watching. Let's see who else we have. So I think we covered
Shelley
everybody.
Manger,
Yeah.
You want to put it back?
Oh.
Shelly Manger and all of them, they are from Cooksip and Chat.
Oh yes, so you got a lot of students. Fanisa Singh, her white pudding is absolutely delicious. And
Anissa, you can even tell him about the dog. She had dog the other day.
oh yes, you know what I like to eat black wool with some nice mango sour.
Of course, we have the best mango sour.
All
too.
right, that's beautiful. I see Nanda Buddha is watching. I have to check out that restaurant. Yes, guys, if you are around in Queens neighborhood, you could tell them it's GT Kingston and go ahead.
And I love to let them know that everybody try to advertise their business,
Yes.
but we were not able to please everyone.
Right.
So if you come by and you don't like the food, something wrong, they can always reach out to me. But I know that we try our best to have the best food.
All right.
And I'm going to say in Queens.
Beautiful. It's always good to feel good about yourself and know that you are giving the best. My cousin Estelle Nepal, thank you very much for watching. Again, Nanda Budai, thank you very much for watching. I have to check out that restaurant. You guys better check it out because if I be honest with you, that she's so tired and she came to the show. So guys, you owe it to us to go to this restaurant, help build back the restaurant. And finally, let's see, we have Saman Ali again. So my final question to you is, I see Babita go, Gall is watching from Schenectady, New York, and Shelly Mangro. So my final question to you is, the love of your life. You like that? Look how she blushed when I say that. He is very supportive to you, and it's a beauty, like we said earlier. What do you want to say about your husband? It's always
I
good.
don't know if he's looking. I'm really not sure if he's looking, but if he's looking, and all the staff of GT Kingston, let me say a pleasant good evening to them, and all those who are not working. But if he's looking, like I always said, he's one lucky guy.
He is. He lucky get a guy and his girl looking like you. Especially my Coney girl.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Yes. So wherever he is, and like I said, he's very, very supportive, encouraging to do what I want to do. Always, if I just open and said I want to do something, and I said it to him, and he feel 70% positive over it, he let me go through with it.
Beautiful. It's 7 o'clock and we have to go. Well, let me wrap this up. Do you know that one of the things that I look at all the time, there's 2 black guys that was dancing at your at GT Kingston, and they were dancing Indian song. But I judge the 2 of them dancing, but I don't want to go tell you who it is. But 2 of them really did a good job dancing.
Yes. But GT Kingston, we always try to. We are more of the Caribbean.
Yes,
we have all kind of people come there, and it's family oriented.
That's the word.
Every single one that come there make known to everyone.
That's
so
good.
that you come there, and I say, hey, hi. Next time you come back, we know each other. We become friends, and friends tell friend, and everybody know everybody that comes to GT Kingston. So we are family oriented.
That's beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's now 7 o'clock. I want to say thank you very much, Bibi, for coming today to do this interview. I am so glad that you came. I'm sorry that your voice is not there.
Well, I am sorry about my voice, Kenneth,
okay.
but let me say thanks to the viewers and thanks to you to have me here this evening. I wish if we could have go longer.
Really?
I have so many things more to say that
you welcome anytime. Just
and
tell me when you want to come
viewers, from the Cook Sip and Chat, thank you for tuning in. Later on, I will host back the party. And for the viewers on your show that look by, I hope they enjoyed today's program.
Yes, they did.
They can always reach me out and get some feedbacks how we did.
Yes. Well, I think a lot of people like our interview that we did today. They're saying great interview. So, I'm trying to do the best I can. Elma is watching from Canada. Love Bibi. She's a beautiful girl. She's a beautiful girlie. Hi Ryan, thank you very much. Priya Prasad, thank you very much for all you do to on the Ken Rampersaud Show. Mary Anthony, thank you very much. Janetta Bryant, Brandon, thank you very much for watching. I just want to catch all of you. Until next time, everyone, have a very pleasant night. Until next week. Again, we all to say thank you very much to Bibi for coming, and please go support GT Kingston.
Thank you so much, and thanks to all the people that support me, and I look forward to see some of them that still didn't come by to GT Kingston as yet.
They will
and
come,
you
don't
and
worry.
Your family too.
Me and my family will come, don't worry, and I'll make sure I call and tell you I need black pudding too.
No problem.
Yes, so let's go for a closing song, and again, thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you so much, and thanks to all the viewers.
Driving over Berbice River, me and my partner drinking Johnny Walker, heading to quarantine to see me lover, heading to quarantine to see me lover. Driving over Berbice River, me and my partner drinking Johnny Walker, heading to quarantine to see me lover, heading to quarantine to see me lover. Hey, you don't know, say your boy wants to throw from the cap. I tell you, die the production. Yeah, Imperial. partner drinking Johnny Walker. Heading to quarantine to see me lover. Heading to quarantine